so sorry, long time no see. I think it's been about 2 weeks, maybe less. I told you I would update you guys as soon as I got my ultrasound, which was probably 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago on Thursday. So I would have updated you guys, but we went to the ultrasound appointment and the tech, first she just brought me back because they want to make sure it was a viable pregnancy before they brought Tavish back with me. Brought him back, or no. So they didn't bring him back and they left him out there for like 45 minutes by themselves because our ultrasound tech was ultimately convinced, like full on convinced, that we were having twins, and I was about to shit my pants, to put it nicely. And if you looked at the screen, it did look like there was two, because I even asked her, I said, what's on the other side of that baby? But I could never see a heartbeat on the second baby. I could only see one on one baby, and it looked like there was two in there. And so she was ultimately convinced that it was twins. And twins very much so runs in my family. So anyways, so for 45 minutes she was convinced that she saw two babies. And then finally she let Tavish come back there and she's like, oh, well now I only see one. So I don't know what happened. And she's like, well, you need to go see your actual OB because this was just at a clinic. And so we had an appointment for the following Thursday with our OB. So we went to that ultrasound and everything, and so we finished the ultrasound with them. They told us that our due date should be Christmas. So we were having a Christmas baby. But anyways, fast forward to the next week and we go to get our ultrasound and everything with our doctor, which I don't really feel any certain way towards. I don't really not like him, but I don't really like him. And the practice that I'm going to, I really miss Kaiser. I really miss my OB. Like, he was wonderful. But at the practice that we're going to, your doctor doesn't necessarily deliver your baby, which is fine because at Kaiser it was just whoever's on call delivered your baby. So never once did my doctor deliver my babies, which was fine. The first time I had an actual doctor deliver my baby because I was induced at 37 weeks. The second time I had a midwife to deliver my baby, so it was fine. And I actually preferred the midwife to deliver my baby. So anyways, we went to this first appointment at this new place and it was fine and everything. And we got an ultrasound and it showed, I was supposed to be 8 weeks and 4 days and it showed 8 weeks and 4 days. But according to my last menstrual period, my due date should be December 22nd instead of December 25th. So he said that there's only a 3-day difference, so they're not going to change my due date. So according to them, my due date is December 22nd. But in my mind, like, I'm just going to stick with the December 25th due date. Not like it matters either way to us, because either way, this baby's going to come when it wants to come. Babies come when they want to come. They don't come on anybody else's schedule. But if all the measurements add up with the December 25th due date and it adds up with when we conceived, then I'm just going to stick with that due date. I always go early anyways, so it's totally just an estimated due date at all. So watch, I'm going to jinx myself. This is going to be the longest pregnancy I ever have. And honestly, most days I forget I'm even pregnant. But so he didn't really talk about much. They did a pap smear on me and we saw the baby for a second and he didn't even tell me a due date or anything. So I finally asked after we were leaving, what's the due date? You know what I mean? So, but then I had the lady call us for the, that neutral ultrasound where they check for birth defects and everything. And she said, oh, you'll be 12 weeks on the 9th. So they're going off the December 22nd due date, so I'm just going to go off the December 22nd due date for appointments and stuff. So I scheduled a appointment at Pika Baby to see what we're having on July 1st, because I think we're going to tell everybody what we're having on 4th of July. I think I'm going to order those little baseballs that explode. And how perfect 4th of July baseball You know what I mean? So I think I'm going to go ahead and order those, and we're just going to tell everybody on 4th of July. So that'll be exciting. And I do have an ultrasound. I'll show you guys. There's the peanut. It's real, sorry, my glare is like horrible. He's right there. I say he. It's a girl. No, we'll be happy either way. As long as we we just want a happy era. Yeah, we want a happy baby too, but we want a healthy baby. And really the only symptoms I've been having is just nausea, like extreme nausea and bloating. Like I probably throw up like twice a week now, and that's with medication twice a day. Because they did put me on Zofran and Unisom. So I've been taking those. I take the Zofran in the morning and I take the Unisom at night because I cannot take the Unisom during the day. I just cannot function with 2 kids if I do. So pretty much there's nothing really to update on. Like some days I forget I'm pregnant and it's sad, but I do. Like you don't have time to like sit and dwell over the little things when you have 2 kids running around the house. It's really hard. Really hard. So anyways, our next appointment, well, our next ultrasound is June 9th for the one that they screen, you know, like a Down syndrome and everything, and the spinal cord thing. So we're going to go do that on June 9th, and then we're going to have our next doctor's appointment on the 19th of June, and then okay, that is one thing though that I do like that the OB office that I go to does. They do checks every 4 weeks. At my other doctor, they did it every 6 weeks. Sorry, I'm trying not to sneeze. They did it every 6 weeks, even all the way up until I was like having my baby. Like they still only scheduled them every 6 weeks because I was having what they considered a normal pregnancy. So they didn't feel the need to see me any sooner. So maybe I just need to find another doctor at this practice that I like to be my primary doctor, but I don't know. Like my old OB, he just would talk nonstop. Like he was like super friendly, and this doctor is just kind of, but whatever, you know. Again, this is our 9-week update. So I have 9 weeks, and what's today? Wednesday. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So 9 weeks and 3 days today. I'm 9 weeks and 3 days. Sorry for the late update. Our due date, according to me, is Christmas. We should have a Christmas baby, which probably not's going to happen. But, you know, one can hope, you know, that'd be so cool. But anyways, we do have 2 names picked out. We have a girl's name, first and middle name, and we have a boy's name with no middle name. We have not figured out the middle name yet. So, like, fingers crossed that, like, it's just a girl and, you know, but I don't know. So, we shall see, and I promise I will see you guys next week for week 10. And I'll show you guys a baby bump when I have a baby bump. I just have a bloat bump, so it's not really cute, you know. But, anyways, I will see you guys next week for week 10. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.